Hey, I'm Dave. This is Dan. This is my 1967 Morris Minor. In the last video, we drove it after it sat for 30 years.
And I think today we'll clean it up and see how bad it actually is.
It's bad.
It's small for the 14, but it's too big for the half.
You know what you need?
What do we need?
You need Whitworth, my friend.
Whitworth?
How bad is it? Not bad. Galvanized floor that Grandpa put in there held up. Solid as a rock. Okay, I can't say that for the rocker. Solid as a rocker? No. Solid as a rock? Yes. Galvanized can only do so much. But still, hung in there a little bit. Yeah, that's the brake master cylinder.
Nice.
I don't know what this is.
Think that'll hold your car up?
Oh, okay, no. Check out the shag.
You built better than someone else's.
So Dan, between 1 and 10, 1 being just pulled it out of the ocean, and 10, the all British car show concourse, where are we so far?
So far right now, it didn't come out of the ocean, maybe the Great Lake.
Okay, right.
I'd say a 2.5.
Potential. There's a chance, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Nice.
There's a spider on my forehead, but I'll just
Oh,
that
gosh.
right now. There it is.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh, shit.
There you go. Cool.
Ooh, that's hot rod right there.
Yeah.
Should get rid of that thing. Clutch linkage. Oh, it's out.
There it is.
Got it. Let's get a pry bar. Okay. Okay. That's permanent. This car sat for 30 years outside through a few hurricanes, so who knows what happened here, but something hit it. And the reason this is all welded up here is I lost it going down the road. It's about 65 miles per hour. 1 second it was there, the next second it was gone. Dan, what are we gonna do about this hole in the roof?
You gotta find a way to patch it up. You don't want water in there.
We got grime. Scrubbing bubbles. This thing's shining like the top of my head. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's some gleam right there, baby. But we decided we wouldn't put any sandpaper on the rest of the car in case you want to keep this rat rod look. You want the natural fading of the paint, not artificial with sandpaper. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being out of the ocean, 10 being Concours show car, what do we got?
I want to redact my 2.5 from previously and bump it up to a 4.
A 4, okay. We are moving ahead.
Dang.
It's got the Bendix or whatever's on the other side of the shaft. There's a weld there and a little bit of a shim to make up for the weld. So who knows what happened there.
Oh,
This weighs nothing.
nice. Oh, man.
Well, the clutch was not stuck. We knew it wasn't stuck. It was the linkage. Yeah, it's all fine. Clutch. Got it. In the last video, we mucked out the inside of the engine coolant passages through the water pump, and it was super nasty. But all we could really get was down the left side of the cylinders. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out all these freeze plugs, pull the head, and just clean it up as best as we can. All right. We had this off before because we primed it through here. Take the carb off and then at some point rebuild that sucker. Oh, I wonder what that spring's for. I didn't even. There's something here. Is this a heating plate? That's what it is. This is to warm the intake. One. Oh, that's nasty. How does it get that bad? Not to disparage the engine, but it needs toilet bowl cleaner. Way better. We forgot to put the dipstick back in before we power washed it. I think we need to open up the oil plug and see how much water's in the motor. Yeah, there's some water in there, but it's not bad. There's enough oil to protect it. I'm gonna just knock the head off and see what the water passages look like. Cool. That did it. Ooh. Got it. I think that's water. Ain't nothing getting through there. We'll have to figure out what's what.
Yeah.
But that, oh yeah. That ain't good. Cool. This is the deluxe engine flush. Wow, that's nasty. Oh.
Rebuild?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Don't turn your engines upside down without the head on it.
Yep. Cool.
Okay, so that one goes there. When we turned this engine before we drove it, it had almost no compression. But now it has crazy compression. There's nothing wrong with this engine. You can hear it snap over as it goes around. All right, mice. Let me see, get inside that engine. That goes for you mud daubers too.
Chicken.
Ow! That's like, ouch. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Go. Okay. You got it. You got it. All right. Yeah. Okay, we're about to go over the center. Yeah, you're fine. Awesome. You want to go that side? This, I'll stay here. Okay. Keep going. Okay, ready? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna let it slowly go. Yep, you're good. That's clear the way. Good. That far that went. Is that far enough? Yeah, it's not gonna go. So, yeah, there's no way it's rolling back. Cool. The front tie rod is actually got some structure on this side. These pieces were welded in at some point. We replaced them all the way to here. And then there's nothing left here. This channel should be like this one. This one's in pretty good shape. Goes all the way back. For whatever reason, this one totally rusted out. That's the brake master cylinder in there. Brake lines are in pretty good shape. Brake cables. The purchase for the springs. This is pretty solid. This one looks good. Down here, not bad. It took some sort of maybe impact. It looks squeezed together. Maybe it's just rust. That might need work. And then the shock absorber attach points, they look okay. There's a rust hole there, but that's not really a big deal. This one, probably there's some sort of structural cross member here, but it seems okay. This is a big deal for the torsion bars. Torsion bars attach here, and there's actually really good structure, which is great because otherwise they might rip free. This is bad all the way to here. That's where the floor pans are. But this whole rocker is a mess. But I think you can just buy all this stuff and weld it in. Yeah, this one is almost completely gone. This was the clutch assembly that was, yeah. Can't really see, but this is supposed to attach to the frame rail here, and it'd come free. And that's why we couldn't get the clutch to disengage. Lots of rot here. Obviously, all this gets done. All these spot welds. This is good metal. If you buy a boot today, you'll be lucky to get 5 years. This thing is 55 years old, supple, no cracks. It's perfect. Got any questions?
I do.
All right, hit me.
All right, so is that hole supposed to be there or is it missing something?
The big hole, yes. The Swiss cheese holes, no. So this is the engine, and this hole actually isn't supposed to be there. That piece is out in the yard right now. That little piece of metal there goes in that big hole.
Ah. Oh, that'll look nice. Are you gonna weld all that stuff together?
Dan is.
So what is gonna get cleaned up and kept, and what's gonna be replaced?
It depends on what you want to do to the car. If we just want to do low speed tooling around in it, you could just do these rails, this cross piece, this piece. They come all the way back here. And then you want to do this rocker here and that rocker there. If you wanted to go 70 miles an hour down the road, make it a real car, I would redo everything, just every piece, which would be a ton of work. Remember driving around in this thing?
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Well, there it is, Dan. What do you think?
Well, so I was thinking about it last night, and we had decided showroom quality was a 10, but patina is showroom quality.
This is true.
Right, you can see a patina car at SEMA. It is showroom quality, and since the body is bad, but it's intact, and it doesn't really need that much work, I'm bumping my 4 up to an 8.
Whoa, an 8?
An 8, because the body's already where it needs to be. You just need to clear coat it, and you're done.
Okay.
The frame, yeah, it needs a little bit of work, whatever, but it's not a lot of work. And when you think of other cars that gets restored, I mean, I think we're up there.
I'm
I don't think
impressed.
It's gonna be that bad.
All right.
I really
It's
don't
an
think
8,
it's gonna be
folks.
that bad.